Happy Tuesday! Now that you've all gotten your fill of cute cat videos set to really good music, Sirens, the solo of course, and I really want to spend some time on Stone's part because I think this song, it's not my most favorite, it's not my least favorite Pearl Jam song, but I think in this song, whichever way you feel about the song, Stone really shines in this song. But first, I got a package from Mr. Nick Croce. A gift for me. Hi Ryan, your videos have taught me so much. Here's a small token of my appreciation. I noticed you're a tailor man like myself. I am a tailor man. I think they cannot be beat. And these are my favorite strings. Enjoy happy holidays to you and your family. Nick. Let's see what kind of strings are Nick's favorite strings, and we'll see if they're my favorite strings. Nick, thank you very much. Also, name your request, and it's happening next, right? Can't open the... Yeah. Look at this bag. This bag is incredible. I'm going to put a cat in there. These are my favorite strings, too! Exactly the exact ones. Nick, you have spectacular taste, and thank you. All right. On with the Sirens. So, you know, like when we do this is going to be, I'm going to cut, and so here I go. I'm going to cut. All right, step one, give yourself a generous supply of echo or delay and reverb and some distortion and play. The G string 3rd fret. Then the D string 5th fret, B string 4th fret. Then the G string 5th fret, the baby E string 4th fret, 3rd fret, and then the B string 4th fret, and then the G string 3rd fret. So that whole thing, right when the song opens, goes like this. Never know kind of how much is coming. There wasn't much left. So then when Eddie starts going on about the Sirens, Stone goes D5, B4, B4, G5. You recognize it. I'm watching the video where they perform it. I'm watching that one because sometimes it's easier to hear the lead parts than on the studio recording. Okay, next. And then the very last thing for the verse at about 41 seconds, he goes G string 8th fret, B string 9th fret, and then the B string becomes 8th fret also. Which should be no surprise because we're in the key of E flat. Remember we had a capo on and we were playing a C shape, and this is the root note of your C shape. It's an E flat because E would be the 7th fret of the A string, E flat's that one, and your bar chord for that is this, right? 6, 8, 8, 8. So he basically went. That was horrendous. He sus-4'd it. That was better. Okay, and then Stone starts to get excited because you see him kind of start to bounce for his really cool part. Here's his really cool part. His really cool part is A string 1st fret, 3, 5, G2, G3, D5. That's the first one. And then the second one is almost the same. But the last note is G5 instead of D5. And then the third one is the same as the first one. Now I can't focus worth a lick for these little bits, so here is what Stone does in the first half of the chorus. The first one is B4, G5, E3. That's it. There's 4 of them. Be right back. This is embarrassing. The second one's the same as the first one, so... Which, really, because it's important to sort of, like, identify what this is, so you're not just playing random notes. It doesn't make much sense, but you remember that the beginning of the pre-chorus is an A minor with the capo on the 3rd fret, and so when we do that, we have G5, B4, and baby E3. So that's what Stone's doing. He's arpeggiating that chord. Arpeggiating. How did I say that the first time? I don't know. Okay, be right back. The next one's really cool. B4, B3, G3, D3. Beelzebub. And then he goes E4, E3. So the entire thing thus far, as I digest it myself, is 3, 4, 1. And we'll see what happens in the second half of the first half of the chorus after this break. And the next one's really hard to hear, so you see sort of the theme of what we've been doing. Pick one and do it. And then he does the Beelzebub one again. And then I think that's really it for Stone here, anyhow. So let's get on to the solo, which is, I'm sure, what you all really want. Anyways, be right back. Alright, believe it or not, I think I can do this in one fell swoop. Ready? Step 1. G string, 10th fret. I mean, I gave some thought to this echo, but not a whole ton of thought. You're supposedly be able to change this amp to be anything you want with any effects, but I can't get it working with this stupid iPad. And who has like 30 minutes to sit down and futz with software? Yeah. Anyways, G string, 10th fret. Bend it mightily, then play it regular. Now it kind of sounds like he goes D10 to 12. Slide it and then slide it back down, and then D8. That's kind of hard to do. That's one option, or just bending it is one option if you bend it down. But you want to get a whole step bend there. Release 8. So and that was D8 to 10, hammer on, and it did that bendy thing twice. Well, there's lots of bendies here, but the G bendy, regular, D bendy, but the second one's definitely a bend. And then you got to do that, so you hear whoop 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 noise. Then we're switching into, way up here, B string, 18th fret. You're going to recognize this as your G minor pentatonic scale. 15, 18, 15, 17, 15, 17, 15, 17, 15, 18, 15, 18. Bend the B string, 18th fret. You could do the 2 becomes 1 move here, where you do B18, and E15. Haven't figured out a good way to say that yet. In fact, you might want to. Or you can just bend the B string, 18th fret. But then you play E15, B18, 15, back to E15. Then G string, 17th fret. Bend, release. Release means stop bending. It doesn't mean let go. No, I'm lost. Not that, not that. Bend B18. E15. B18. B15. E15. Bend G17. G15. G15. G17. Dramatic slide with echo. Then we got wow, 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 wow. This is almost as high as you can get on most guitars. Let's see, my guitar has 21 frets. Yours might have more. Some guitars have 24. That's crazy. 2 whole octaves. Anyways, B, 18, slide it up to 20. E, 18. E, 20. Bend it and then stop the noise. And you do that fast so the echo gets the whole little phrase there. Oh boy. C minus. B. B plus. B minus. There we go. Then B, 18, B 15, G 17, G 15, 14, 15, 12. Then you sort of start to mess around with G 14, 15, 14, D 15. Right? So whole thing. Ooh, here we go, ready? There we go. So that last move was 15, 14, 15 on the D string, starting on the G string. G15, G14, D15. That's all I have to say for the finer points of Sirens. I hope everybody enjoyed that. That is a pretty fun solo to play, very doable and short. So you don't need to spend your whole life on it, but maybe just, an hour or something. I'm sure Mike would be happy, and I'm sure Stone is smiling somewhere that we're appreciating his parts so very much. So I'll see you tomorrow for whatever Nick wants to learn. And then don't worry, Matt, I have it on good authority that Santa is going to bring us either Once or A State of Love and Trust for Christmas. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays. Bring on the requests, and be well. Goodbye.